heart-melting advice, and beautiful stories from celebrities that everyone needs to listen to and learn from. My correct people dem no be small thing o. Una know dis Bimbo and her husband IVD matter na. Many celebrities they don't chook mouth put inside. Some don't even give their own bad experiences, while others na advice that they give. Na as I told no go everly bad pass. Say make I bring wetin dey talk come show una so that we go see am learn from them. So that the priest don kuku carry the whole blame put for pastor's head. He say when you are going through domestic violence, seek professional help, not from pastors, unless the pastor is a trained therapist or counselor. Remember, prayer and preaching could not save Osinachi. Anita Joseph can say, I woke up to another nonsense news again. God forbid, again and again. I will say it. Hate me if you want. Don't give triple F. Live to live. Don't stay for nonsense. Alright Carolyn here just a provocation. Say no to domestic violence justice for hashtag bimbola. If you leave any nasty insensitive comment, I will block you. You know I have zero tolerance for such. Take your 1% booted brain elsewhere. Ha, wahala. Consi say, please reach out to Mama Jazz. She is a sister to Bimbo, the lovely lady, spied by her narcissistic husband. He is also on the run. Madmen like that should be in prison for life. The picture and stories I am getting from Bimbo's friend is heartbreaking. IVD is a beast and monster. He must be jailed for life. Say no to domestic violence. If you are here facing domestic violence, don't be silent, speak out. We will deal with it together. Now when people don't buy na they always come out, come Lima dey there, me una go help them. Constance say, I have never met Bimbo before, but this incident made me realize she was a very close friend to someone I call a sister. The world is a small place. I only got to know of her situation when she got burnt. I stand by every abuse victim. Contrary to what Mr. Contrary just said, the family is yet to confirm the arrest of IVD physically. The family was only informed very late this evening. Claims he brought himself in is still sketchy. If he did, why was Bimbo's family not notified? And why say he was arrested? We are happy the police say he is with them. We hope for a transparent judgment. We want justice for Bimbo and her kids and all other domestic violence victims. It could be your friend or relative tomorrow. Let's put a stop to this. Bimbo can't speak for herself. Let's protect the potential victims. Alright, Miss Waneka will be popular hair seller. Don't follow come give her own scent too. She might been here say she may also be victim of domestic violence. So she said, I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop waiting for the right time to leave a pie marriage to relationship. Stop overthinking it. Stop wondering where you will start from. Start from somewhere. Start by going hungry for 24 hours if you have to. I will never understand why someone is married to a rich man and have nothing to their names. I will never understand why a woman will marry a man who doesn't want her to work or make her own money. I will never understand how you chop a man's money to the extent that you never consider making or having yours. I noted that once women get a man who can buy them all the luxury things for life, they forget who they really are. All they now want to do is fight to keep him. I know a lot of women who are afraid to leave, not because they love their partners, but just because they are so used to a certain life and can't afford it when they leave. I love to say most women are lazy and at the same time have long truth. You show off a lifestyle you cannot afford on your own, and then when things are getting bad, you become stranded because you don't want to stop all the enjoyment. Some would rather stay there, be miserable, and end up losing their lives. I don't care what your reason is. It's not enough reason to decide to stay where you are no longer wanted. Don't worry about how you will continue to enter private jet. If you can't afford it on your own, it means you have not reached that level. Stop trying to fix some things that is not fixable. Walk away. Don't let their dread keep you. Your happiness is paramount. Make up your mind. Look for a job or start a business, no matter how little. Don't worry about what anyone will say. It's irrelevant, I tell you. If you stay, they will still say things. Whatever form of abuse you are going through, be it physical, verbal, emotional, financial, or anyone, none is acceptable. Leave now. Because once it's there, it gets worse. To men also, if you sense any form of abuse from your partner, don't be a man about it. Walk away, please. Once any of you start getting toxic, instead of forming stubborn, just leave. People will hurt you, but everyone will be okay last. Nkechi Blessing come write say TOH, come put emoji where they cry. Say they say marriage is the greatest achievement, but many don't get out alive. Lost for words. Alright, so Peter Okoye can follow, right? Don't stay in any marriage that will lead to kpai. Getting married is different from living married. If it's not working, walk away. Period. Ruth Kadiri follow, right? Say kpai be effing with me lately. Hashtag bimbo. Come put heartbroken emoji. Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo wey bin don get ish too for her marriages also come out and talk. When love is no longer sweet and you don't walk away, no matter how hard, it's either you are in denial or you are afraid of starting all over on your own. My dear, you are joking with bondage of the mind. It never ends well. Either you kpai or physical abuse, emotional abuse, or mental abuse. All the three join together and that's hell on earth. Look, it's never too late to run when you start seeing the signs. Forget about I struggle with him or her because of my children. I thought or she would change. What will people? You can never own or win a lost battle. You are just in denial. You can't change anyone who has moved on from you. You have automatically become a pest and an enemy in their eyes. Please go read about narcissism. It's real. You can never win if your partner has got a narcissistic behavior. You better run while you are still in one piece. When you buy your kids, loved ones, family, friends, and society will cry, eat, sleep, adjust, and move on. It's a bitter truth, but it's the reality of life. Nollywood actress Etinosa, wey bin don be victim of domestic violence, she even shared her experience recently. Don follow Chukma put. She say African parents too no dey try for women. For the girl child, they pass on this tradition from year to year that a man is the crown of any woman irrespective of how useless the man is. Yes, a man is head, I agree, but not every man deserves your head, sis. You tell your mother what your husband is doing to you, the emotional and physical torture from him and his family, and your mother will be advising nonsense because she too endured her own. It's just a continuous circle of rubbish, but we must start having this conversation. We must break the junk. Stop buying our girls, stop beating our wife, our mothers, our daughters. Just stop. I have hot temper, but when you see your fellow men, you no fit hit them. Suddenly, you get self-control. Now for house, you get power. You are a bastard, bagger lizard. Alright, she still can say low self-esteem is buying our girls, not sakpa. Low self-esteem is a very underrated disease. It must not be found in my children. Imagine a mother saying to a daughter, you overrate yourself too much, as if it's a bad thing. You carry yourself up too much. Men don't like that. Who cares what men like? Can't I just like what I like? Do I have to sleep, eat, wake up to please a man? Is that all my life is for? I would have cried since 2014 if I never chose myself and carried myself up. Live to live. You can do it alone. You are enough. You are bigger than whatever reason is making you go back there. You were once single. You did not buy. You are not the first to leave. You will be alright. You are amazing. Girl, you are the prize. RIPB and every other victim of DV. So Tokemaki Wakon said domestic violence on any level should not be tolerated or endured. Please stop begging people to stay unmanaged. Get your family members out first and then seek help towards healing for them. No one should judge anyone for leaving a situation that threatens their well-being. May God not let us meet boyfriend, marry and eventually buy by the hands of our enemies. We confess as lovers. Love is not enough to save some situations. Live so that you both can get the help you need. Focus on co-parenting and be alive to celebrate milestones for your children. I blame the foolish culture that attaches so much validation to status quo. The pressure to get married, stay married, have kids is too much. Half the people who want to live are afraid, and that they fear is not real. It is not better these couples separate and are still with us? Society do this, do that, see your mate at your age, and the list is endless. Same society now that someone has by leaving 4 kids behind is saying, why didn't she leave? Like if she left, she still won't be shamed for being divorced. Please do better. Religion is also a big problem. Many people are told that God hates divorce. Many people are made to feel bad, like they have failed God. This issue is deeper than we even understand. Is God happy when someone endures abuse and Christ? We need to do better. Alright, so person can reply her, say marriage is for better or worse. If you have decided to get married, stay married and make it work, especially if you have had kids. The talking Makiwa can say, avoid people like this so you are not carried out in body bag tomorrow. And when they say abuse, they no mean say domestic alone. Emotional. Every form of abuse, no endure am. Anyone wey go make you kolo, wey go make you think, blood go climb you for head, wey go make you no go fit sleep for night, wey go make your home go be hell. Every day you dey cry, every day you dey worry. No be even some self emotional self even pass the domestic. Oh, just dey careful abeg. This life na once. This life na once. Many people don't give advice, but they say a word is enough for the wise.